Oh, hey, we're on. Okay, cool. First time doing this, so bear with me. This is only a test. Testing. This is only a test. Might be a little bit interesting, I don't know. But as you may have noticed, the High On Network website is currently down. Let's get rid of this for now. Hang on. And I don't mean it's currently down. I mean it has been down. It just got back up, but there's nothing there except for this video after I put it back on. What happened was it seems someone has deleted my stream. Yep. Someone has deleted the entire site. So what can we do? What we can do is put it back up. Life is a series of struggles, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. Life is a series of struggles, a series of lessons that everyone must learn. My lesson, boy, it's taken me a long time to learn some of them, but I'm getting there. Hopefully you will too. Now, it's good kind of, look at the bright side of things. So I kind of wanted to rebrand the site anyway and get to things that are interesting, not just psychedelics, but life itself. Life is a journey. And what can I say? So, anyhow, stay tuned. We're going to have some interesting content, such as what we have here today. Here we go. Let me see. Let's see. You have heard, I'm sure, about all sorts of conspiracy theories that have been around forever, and some are good and some are not, and this and that. Well, here's the thing. Chemtrails, right? Chemtrails. What are chemtrails? Well, you go to YouTube and what do you find? You find chemtrails explained in under 2 minutes, which I actually went in and I checked this out. And what does this tell you? This tells you basically that it's not a chemtrail, it's a contrail, which is a condensation trail or vapor trail, streamed of clouds, sometimes observed behind an airplane, flying in clear, cold, humid air. It forms under condensation of water vapor produced by the combustion of fuel in airplane engines. Bull. Yes, there's some of that, but it's not as prevalent as it should be. Now, I went and I looked over all of these, and they both basically say the same thing. It's water vapor. It's nothing to worry about. And then we also get a bunch of Lana Del Rey videos because she has a song called Chemtrails Over the Country Club. Ooh, I'm sure it's great. Chemtrails revealed. I watched that one too. This one here. Fighter pilot reveals shocking truth about chemtrails. The shocking truth he reveals is that they don't exist. Okay. So then we get down to where it makes sense. Joe Rogan on chemtrails. Joe Rogan, the only one that actually starts telling the truth. But hey, you believe what you want to believe. Looking at these videos, I'm told that these are random patterns. Random. Yeah, it's not, this one's going here, that one's going there, that one's going there. This guy's right here. Eventually they'll come with one this way, come with one this way, and make a nice little plaid pattern in the sky like they're doing right there. This is all just random. It just happens to work out that way when the planes are flying there. They're not dropping anything poisonous on you, and hey, take another booster. Oh my God. Yeah, look at that sunset. Isn't that something? Yeah. And the clouds look a little lower than normal, don't they? I noticed that a couple of months back when I went to visit my son in Montana. And driving there, it was like, what the hell? It was almost like you could touch the clouds. They're so much lower these days. But hey, nothing to worry about, It's all just garbage. Hey, pardon the truck that's going by. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so anyhow, here we are. Back to the chemtrail, contrail, whatever nonsense. Look, Google it, go to YouTube, do your things, do what you got to do, and search. Look, it's better than politics. It's more interesting than politics. People just think you're crazy. They don't really tell you to fuck off as often. Life is a struggle. Life is a struggle, but it doesn't have to be. Life is a struggle is what they tell you. They tell you it's a struggle. The struggle is keeping your sanity. And what makes you sane is everybody else thinking you're insane. So frankly, I'm not worried what people think about me. It has never concerned me. Just trying to live my life with my tribe, my people, my wife, my kids, grandkids, a few close friends, a few more distant friends. So yeah, we'll talk some more about chemtrails. We're going to talk about just how much we've been lied to and continue to be lied to on a daily basis. And the problem is that most of us like it that way. You know, it's kind of like the red pill and blue pill matrix thing. Do you want to know what's going on? Or are you just content living your life the way it is with your false sense of security and superiority and all that nonsense? Oh, I used to think everyone was nuts, but I think I've decided my wife says something interesting, says about many things, you do you and I'll do me. And that's a good philosophy. So I'm not going to get political anymore. It's not worth it. Although, okay, I should say I'm not going to get overtly political, but politics does come into play everywhere in our life, but it's not the most important thing. It's so stupid what has happened over the last 2 years. Bands breaking up, kicking out members due to differences of opinion about a flu. And this is all nothing new. This is all nothing new. Everybody keeps talking about the good old days, but let's go back to the good old days. Ask your parents and grandparents about the good old days. They were pining for the other good old days that came before them. There's always something going on. Everything you know is probably not what you think. The world is not what you think. You are not what you think. I am not what I think. I'm starting to figure things out. And you know what it is? It's about if something doesn't make sense, gut feelings are very important. Goosebumps are very important. You are very important, though you may not even think so. I used to think I wasn't. I was like, whatever, it doesn't make a difference. Words are very important. We're going to touch on words here as well. Words, pictures. Did you know there was Photoshop before there were photos? Or around the same time? Yeah. Not Photoshop, the computer program, but falsification of photos. That's been huge. Falsification of photos, falsification of history. History, what is history? What is history but one version of what we want people to think happened? That's what history is. And it's all adjusted depending on where you are, who you are, what side you're on. And it's all about controlling you and this guy and everybody else. And people gladly fall in line and they don't want you to dig into things. They don't want you to. They don't want you to know that everything is backwards and that it's purposeful backwardsness. It's all done to keep us in line. See? This guy has never been one to just put up with stuff, to just believe things. And you shouldn't either. Why do we believe everything? Why do we always believe the messenger? That guy was a messenger. Where is he? That guy there, little messenger of the gods. We always believe everything. it's a weird time we're living in because the anti-establishment people are now the establishment people. Rage Against the Machine should really change their name to Rage for the Machine because that's what they're doing. When all the revolutionaries and anti-establishment people and anarchists and everything start telling you what to do with your body, with your life, goes again, the anti-fascists, Antifa. Do you see that everything's backwards? Everything's backwards. But that's what we're going to be talking about here. Revelations. We're going to be talking about many different things because since I've gotten bored with politics, since I've seen the bigger picture, I've been delving into YouTube and various other channels. YouTube likes to bury all the real things, but what is reality anyway? It's really funny. Like, why try to hide something if you have nothing to hide? Why are you afraid of words? Why are you afraid of videos? Why are you afraid of opinions? It's really difficult. It's really difficult. I've done probably, and this is no exaggeration, I have probably recorded a couple of hundred videos. I just never put them up because I get ideas and then I just abandon them. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to just be a cog in the machine, but the machine is rusty and the machine is falling apart and the machine should be sabotaged. Should be. So I don't know. Welcome to the High On Network. Rebuilding right now. Restructuring. Should have the store back up online, even though I'm rethinking that as well. But thanks for tuning in, clicking on, or whatever you did. If you have any questions, leave a comment or something. I am mainly doing this for myself. It's my therapy. It's my therapy talking to myself. But I'm not just going to be talking to myself. Here on the High On Network, we're going to be talking to many different people, many of whom you may have heard of. I've been lucky enough, lucky isn't even the word, but I've been in many good situations. I've been in many great situations. I've met many interesting people. I have achieved almost every goal I have set for myself, even though I don't realize it or didn't realize it. Now, the problem was I achieved everything I wanted to and then proceeded to fuck it up. Almost purposefully. And I think that subconsciously, I was trying to fuck up my life. We'll get into more on that later too, because many people do the same thing. I bought into it all. I bought it. And that's what messed up with my head because, I bought it at first. And then when I started questioning things, that's when it got interesting. But, it's funny because you see these here? Yeah, I can't, like right now, I can't see the screen I'm recording on unless I put these on because my eyes are crap. But, interestingly enough, even without glasses, if I look upstairs and I call the sky upstairs, I look up there, I always see something. I am constantly taking pictures and zooming in. You should too. Take a picture, zoom in, you're gonna see something. Almost guaranteed. But I think in order to actually see, because we are all hypnotized, you have to, your head has to be a certain way. You have to let go. You have to accept. You have to put away your disbelief. Suspend your disbelief. Right? And start looking up. I'm not talking about aliens either. I'm talking about this isn't what you think it is, what I think it is, what most people think it is. There are people who know exactly what it is, or mostly what it is, and they're trying to keep us all in line. They're trying to keep the knowledge, see, for themselves. They know better. Let's talk about a couple of words. We'll get into this a little bit later. Apocalypse doesn't mean what you think. Doesn't mean what you think. I'm being quiet because there's so much to talk about, and I wasn't really fully prepared for this. I just wanted to put up something just so that we're still here. Hey, hold on, the stories are coming again, and there'll be even more stories. I have so many uploads to do now. I have so much to do. I'm going to be very busy. This is going to be very interesting, and if you stay tuned, you're going to realize if you knew me before, if you thought you knew me before, you didn't. And that's fine because neither did I. I'm just starting to figure it out. So, thanks for tuning in. I will be back probably, maybe later today, probably tomorrow with another video. And this one is going to be on fake. Stay tuned.